Hello! Happy Homestuck Day. Um, a lot of you have probably been following me all day or part of the day as we've been reading Homestuck on this fine April the 13th, and here we are, very nearly at the end of the day, and we have ourselves a flash animation, which means it's time for a video reaction. And this is a very special video reaction, too, because I'm also streaming this right now. Many of you may be watching it live. And for those of you that aren't, hi. Have fun on YouTube, I guess. That's where I usually post these things. All right, and so here we have our next Flash animation, Make Her Pay. This has been kind of a ongoing motto in the rivalry between Terezi and Vriska. So I imagine we might actually be about to see what exactly happened to Terezi to blind her. We've got, and especially since they were just hinting at that in the last page. So let's hit play, shall we? Yep. Got a very angry Viscera. Yeah, I can't say her name right now. Oh, I see. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. He's got a new crab claw scythe looking thing. Glomp. Oh, hello. Oh, here's Aradia. We haven't seen her in a while. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Well, kind of had that coming. Whoa. She get a little slap when she wakes up. Okay. Well, I always like to watch these things a couple times because it's like these flashes are so fast, you miss so many things if you only watch them once. And so yeah, we did indeed see Terezi get blinded, thanks to little daisy chain of psychic powers. Just fairly impressive, to be honest. Alright. Music's intense, man. Vriska ends up mirroring that at the end of this flash. So there was a flash of one person who I didn't recognize right away. Let me see if I can spot who that was on the second go around. These two. No glomp. Oh, it's Tavros, I see. Iridan, are you seriously trying to, like, fight to get Theferi back? Because that's probably not going to work out for you. Jeez. What she got there with those two, like, crystals that were behind her? I don't know. It's weird. You know, first thing a little amused. The first thing Dream Terezi does when she sees Dream Vriska is just slap her. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Okay. Well, that was make her pay. Well, that was intense. So a whole lot of action from the trolls, and saw a fairly important part of Terezi's backstory. Pronouncing these names out loud takes some getting used to after just, typing them for so long. And we're just going to keep our eye on going, because I've been told there is a second Flash animation coming up a few pages from now, so off we go. On to the next page. We're reading Homestuck. Live, everybody. Yeah. And there's Vriska with the shit kicked out of her. Snowman, what do you think about that? Oh, no, this is whoever has been advising Aradia. Saying, make her pay. Well, Aradia did do that. No question. Gray ladies. No clothes, no shame. Isn't that a problem sleuth thing? It is problem sleuth, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Yeah, chat, back me up on this. The Gray Ladies originally started as a problem sleuth thing, I believe. Alright. Oh, it's, crap. Diamond, Drog. Yeah, it's diamond. Whatever. Diamond's good enough. Atta girl. Dee Dee is pleased. Someone needs to grab the reins on timeline management here. These delinquents waste too much time. Can't seem to conduct their business with any efficiency at all. Payback scenarios notwithstanding, there's always time to be made for a good comeuppance. That's... He's not wrong there. And there goes Aradia. Skip to the end. Alright. Quit bossing me around. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. That's what I like to hear. As you were, then. Seriously, though, what is that she's got floating around behind her? It's like crystals with a little... What the heck? That's more than one Aradia. Oh, dear. Future AA. From 2.16 hours from now. Opening private trans-timeline bulletin board. Road to the Undoing. Yes, according to looking at chat right now, the most metal way to respond to the exiles is writing with telekinetically controlled blood. I have to agree that is pretty metal. And very fitting for a robot, no less. Alright. Future AA. This private board will and has always served as a log of past events for future selves to record and a guide of future events for past selves to follow. I don't know which half of its role has been or will be more important. Possibly neither is critical, since deviation from the course is mostly impossible, and reflection on its traversal is completely irrelevant. But I'm typing this anyway, because I'm bored again. Past from, let's see, 600 and some hours ago. So I guess future AA is like the 612 AA. And here I was thinking we were finished taking orders from voices. We've only swapped the imperatives of the dead for those of our future selves, who are also dead. Yet it seems that way. Oh well. It is an enjoyable reprieve from fatalism while it lasted. I've nearly managed to savor it. An arrow narrowly avoided, then. I think we should refrain from dialogue in this memo, without resorting to banning or absurd exchanges of self-repudiation. Yeah, I agree. I just thought I'd interject that and go. Okay. Soulbot video log. That's slightly disconcerting. That is I am not comfortable with this number of Aradias. We will have already amassed an army to confront the Black King, an army consisting of our alternate future selves, each one rerouted from a doomed offshoot of the Alpha timeline, each given another chance at a constructive influence over the ultimate outcome. By the way, if you don't know already, a future self returning to the past from a doomed timeline will always be slated for immediate destruction herself. It's one of the rules. And the unfortunate reality is this will and has always been a mass suicide mission, or would be and already would have been if we weren't already dead. Does that apply to Dave Sprite 2, I wonder? Like, is he doomed because he's from a doomed timeline? Then again, he was alive when he came back, and then he became a sprite himself, and I don't even know if those can die. They haven't established that yet. So, Soulbot video log. And there's naturally a huge-ass Black King, given, 12 12 sprites, including a Leviathan. Yeah, he's a big one. He's a big one. Mobilizing ourselves in such numbers would be required to neutralize the king's psychic attacks. It would take our combined concentration to dampen the abilities he inherited from Glob. Without the cumulative effort of our doomed reserves, without the heightened mental and physical endurance of our robotic vessels, without the untimely demise we all shared before this began, victory would not be possible. He would kill us all with one dreadful sound. The almighty Glob. Here are the trolls themselves, it looks like. I don't know if it was just bad luck or an extension of the curse Karka insists he brought on us. That leads to the incidental and unfortunate prototyping of Feferi's powerful Lucis, without which the battle would have posed a little challenge, I think. It was more likely just another inevitability, a product of collusion between the desperate forces at play, a bargain struck between what Skyia knows already and what the gods demand up front. Together they orchestrate trials sufficient to ensure that in overcoming them we would be proven worthy of inheriting the ultimate reward. Ribbit. Whoops. Oh well. Even now she cannot escape the ribbits. Ribbit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they're all there. Just checking. And so it would be, and has been already, that while distracted by the combined efforts of... Hello, kitty! Distracted by the combined efforts of this cat. Hello. Here. Settle in. Distracted by the combined efforts of our doomed legion, the king would be aggressed by the others, and even though each would be well prepared, perched on the highest rungs of their escalators, equipped with the best weaponry Grist could buy, versed in the deadliest foy motifs Boondollars could buy. Even though the meteors from the king's own reckoning would be turned against him. Ooh, that's impressive. Cat. And even with one impossibly lucky roll of the dice at the final moment. So yeah, the ultimate 64. Rolling a 64 and 8d8. That's... What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Let's see, 8 to the 8th power. That's Cat, don't chew on my cable. Yeah, hang on. So yeah, that's 16 million. 1 in 16 million right there is what the odds of that are happening. Anyway. We would only narrowly succeed. Hey, and so this is what the end looks like, or would look like. Okay, so now how does the rug get pulled out from under this? And ultimately, I suppose that's the ultimate reward, is being able to go through the door. Or it would be if we would prove our worth. And the reward would be within our reach. Okay. And then, but only momentarily. And then, come on! Before we would be able to claim it, we would be interrupted by something, which would be ushered into our session by a rift in paradox space. A rift which we would determine would be opened by 4 members of a fledgling species who will be playing in another session of the same game that we will and have already played. The rift would lead to the great undoing, without necessarily causing it, not directly. Such rifts are themselves supposedly benign, useful even. They are cataloged phenomena within the game itself, with a provided means of creating them and a wide range of scenarios for which they might be prudent to do so. Uh, the Acciposphere locals have a more formal term for them. They typically refer to such a rift as oh dear. A scratch. Ah, shit. That's... Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, why is he here? Oh, crap. Well, the direct effects of a scratch are limited to the session invoking it. We would not experience or observe these effects from our session, but we would experience the consequences in the form of what of which prevented in the form of that which prevented us from claiming our reward. He whose hands would be forced by the scratch to emerge from hiding. But there would be no adequate way to repair, even with all the foresight at our disposal, for a foe more powerful than the king we will and have already defeated, for a demon who is indestructible, omnipotent, and enraged. It's Lord English, I would assume. What else could it be? Up. There go all the Aradia bots. While the rest of the party would abscond, our duplicates would buy us time. They would all be killed. Again. All except for me. This is just as well, I suppose. What would we even do with all those copies anyway? Yeah, I guess. We would return to the site of our hatching, so to speak, where we would hide amidst the veil depleted by the reckoning, and wait, drifting in the wide orbit of our soon-to-be null session. Banished from the universe we left behind. And yet in being denied the ultimate reward, we would be barred from entry. Here we are. Into the universe we created. Oh. There's the Earth with the 12 zodiac signs. End of Act 5. Act 1. Alright. 2 layers of curtains. Cute. Alright, well. Beginning of Act 2, I suppose. Let's dive right in. Blue curtains this time. On top of the red, I noticed. Welcome to Earth. Alright, so we're here, but the big question, of course, with Homestuck is always, when are we? The where is usually pretty easy to figure out, but when are we? Oh. We're here. Baby John. Aw. See, that's... Just seeing that spade shirt just kind of makes me uneasy nowadays. I see a car cat focused on the spade shirt too, I notice. Yeah, well, there we go, I guess. So I guess KK has been watching John his whole life. Yeah, that's what the chat's saying too. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is much more chillaxed opening than the last Flash animation. So yeah, I suppose Karkat finally found somebody who he can hate more than himself, too, which is romantic in the troll sense of the word. You know, like, this idiot is the one who, like, caused him to fail, and so, you know, so hey, maybe he has a, so yeah, maybe this is his, how on earth is that pronounced? Kismesis? Kismet? Kismis? Kismis, whatever. Kisnemis? Yeah. I love how he's made up words, but pronouncing them can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Okay, well, so yeah, a black romance is in bloom, I suppose, for our dear friend Karkat. Karkat? Yeah, Karkat. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's enough video reaction for today. We're heading back to the blog to wrap up this day. There's an hour and a half left of hike. We have an hour and a half left of Homestuck Day ahead of us, so we'll get some more blogging done. See you later.